Alright, now it's been almost 4 months since I bought the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and it's time we review this watch after 4 months of usage, and I let you know whether it's worth buying it or not, so keep watching the video. First up, the design and the materials used on this watch. Samsung uses stainless steel frame on the watch which is quite strong and durable. I did bump into railings, doors, etc., and this frame did not get a single scratch so far. Even the display is pretty strong. This is sapphire glass display which is again scratch resistant, and you can see here I do not have any screen protector on, and in the last 4 months it fared pretty well, managing not to get any scratches. So being a top of the line Android smartwatch, this delivers what it is supposed to deliver when it comes to durability and scratch resistance. Now this watch is a 47mm Bluetooth variant, so the screen is large enough to use your fingers for touch interaction, and the rotating bezel is the USP of this watch, which enables us to navigate without touching the screen, which is fantastic. It's not only functional but also makes the watch look premium and elegant. I see a lot of people asking me about the watch, and yeah, it feels kind of cool. This time Samsung has introduced an all-new strap fixing mechanism. You can see we have these buttons on the back of the band. Just press it to fix or remove the band from the watch dial. Very unique and functional indeed. It's very easy to swap the bands in a jiffy. Samsung sells these bands with a leather texture finish on their website. That is something I'm currently using, and it looks and feels great. So if you're buying this watch, I suggest you to pick the combo offer with the strap. Now, how heavy is this 47mm watch? This weighs about 59 grams, which is fine in my opinion. However, if you're wearing this watch during sleep, you may feel a little uncomfortable, especially if you have a lean wrist like mine. If you're sleep tracking and using the watch during sleep, then 43mm might be a better option for you. Otherwise, this large version is quite comfortable. This time the screen to body ratio looks much better. We have thinner bezel compared to previous iterations of the watch, giving us more screen real estate and better visibility. Now, talking about the screen, the brightness level on the 1.5-inch display is amazing. There is no viewing issues whatsoever even under harsh sunlight. The screen resolution is crisp, and as usual, the Super AMOLED screen looks incredible. Now, let's talk about the performance. On the previous iteration of Galaxy watches, we did notice some lags and stutters on the watch, which was kind of annoying at times, and this was mainly due to the processor and RAM. However, this time Samsung has bumped up the RAM by 0.5 GB, so it's 2 GB RAM now, and the processor is also brand new. Watch 6 series gets Exynos W930, which is a 5nm chip, which has improved the performance on the watch. It feels smoother and faster with quicker response to touch interactions on the screen. Now, the most important part, the battery life. This 47mm watch comes with 425 mAh battery, which can make the watch stay alive for up to 2 days, especially after the One UI Watch 5 OS upgrade. The battery performance has improved a lot. With power saving mode, we can use the watch for more than 2 days easily. And you might be thinking that this is very poor battery, but hey, this is running on Wear OS, so obviously the battery life will hover around 2 to 3 days. Much better than Apple Watch though. Let me know, what do you think? The only Samsung watch which can give you more than 3 days of battery life is the Watch 5 Pro, so if your priority is battery, then that is the watch to go for. Now, coming to another important aspect of the watch, that is the software experience. This is currently running on the latest One UI 5.0 based on the Wear OS 4.0. And this version of One UI 5.0 on top of Wear OS version 4.0 is very smooth and efficient. But even with this 2 GB RAM and latest processor, sometimes I see some minor stutters here and there once in a while. That is something to note here. Otherwise, the software experience is pretty good. There are tons of new features which Samsung added with the recent One UI 5.0. I have made a dedicated video on that. So if you want to know all the features which we got on the latest One UI Watch 5.0 based on Wear OS 4, then you can check out that video. I'll link it up in the description. Now, coming to the applications, we've got some default application on the system, and we also have Google Maps to navigate. We've got Compass, weather application, calendar, etc. These are some default apps we get on the watch. And we also have Samsung Pay being added in many of the regions where Samsung Pay was not available. We've got camera controller application using which you can control the phone's camera and take pictures and videos controlling it on the watch. We also have WhatsApp application available on this watch now, and many other third-party applications which can be downloaded from the Play Store. Now, as far as the health features are concerned, this watch is pretty good. Tracking exercises, heart rate monitoring, SpO2 measurement, body composition measurement, and a few other health-centric features are just brilliant on the watch. However, a couple of features like blood pressure and ECG is still not available in my region, and I'm sure not all the regions have got it. There are many of you guys waiting for these features officially on the watch. Though we can sideload these features, it would be great to see them officially available in my region. Samsung did add temperature monitoring as well during sleep. That was kind of a game-changing feature. However, it only measures temperature during sleep, and we can also measure the temperature of surfaces using a particular application on the watch, but I don't find myself using that particular application. Measuring surfaces is not something which I would prefer to do. You let me know whether you have used this feature on your watch or not. Drop a comment. Now let's quickly talk a bit about the software upgrade policy. In 2022, Samsung announced that most of the recently launched devices will have 4 years of OS upgrades and 5 years of security update, which includes many recently launched phones. Along with that, we also have Galaxy Watches from Galaxy Watch 4 series being eligible for 4 years of One UI watch upgrade. That sounds just insane. So this Galaxy Watch 6 series will get 4 years of software upgrades. So we are going to enjoy all the new features we are going to get on the next at least 3 iterations of One UI watch on these watches. That is just fantastic, and I will keep you guys posted about all the new features we are going to get in the future updates, so stay tuned for that and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now all in all, this is a brilliant watch which balances the looks, performance and battery life. I'm quite happy with this watch and I don't hesitate in recommending this watch to anyone. But yeah, like I mentioned, if the battery is your priority, then the Watch 5 Pro would be a great choice, but it loses on the appearance or looks as it is a subtle design without a rotating bezel, so it's up to you to decide. But this watch is fantastic, and for the last 4 months it's been doing great. I will keep you guys posted about the further updates for sure, so stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. That's a quick review of the Galaxy Watch 6 series after using it for 4 months. I will also post a long-term review probably after a year, and that's when these watches will be on sale and you might want to pick it up then, if not now. That's about it. Thanks for watching. My name is Salian signing off. Cheers. Bye-bye.